All right, now that we're done talking about how often band members have sex, another enthralling topic, other worthwhile software for data analysis. I'm going to talk about two forms of software here, JASP and jamovi. These are both free, and they're both pretty darn good. They provide a point-and-click interface that uses R as its core for running analyses. And they are pretty similar, but there are some substantial differences. First, JASP is not an abbreviation for anything. JASP software, I like them. They're pretty punk rock. They got two goals: to liberate academia from expensive proprietary statistical software, such as IBM's SPSS. Also, to provide Bayesian statistical methods in an accessible and user-friendly way. And as I mentioned, they use an R core, so everything is using R. It's just not writing the code. The general interface looks like this. I would say that JASP at this point is probably a little more developed or has more contributed aspects than does jamovi, but they both are developing. They both have developed to the point where this could easily be used in, JASP certainly could easily be used in a graduate course. You can see running analyses. This is what it looks like. This is a regular ANOVA of the data we looked at. Notice that the F value is much bigger here because it's not proper. It's not estimated using a robust approach. So you can see it gives us all the stuff. It gives us an alternative measure of effect size called omega squared. Lots of different options here. One thing I want to note here is one thing that the JASP people say is that the tables are already in APA format. Kind of. I mean, you can make an APA format table out of this stuff, but you'd have to add some stuff to it. So the other package is the other program is called jamovi, and this abbreviation also does not stand for anything. The team members from JASP, there were team members from JASP that split off to do jamovi. Their goals were different. JASP is really focused on providing Bayesian analyses. Anytime they put in a regular analysis, they put in the Bayesian equivalent. So it's focused on making Bayesian stuff easier, where jamovi didn't want to work. The jamovi team thought that they could be freed to develop more stuff if they didn't have to deal with that. You can see what the output looks like, pretty much the same thing, very similar interfaces. The reason why they're similar interfaces is that it's similar people, it's the same people. One thing I like about jamovi, well, the main person who split off to do jamovi, he was asked when he was with the JASP team, he was asked in an interview if he was worried that their approaches would become outdated. And worried about having to keep things up constantly, having to keep updating things to keep up with the field. And his response was, well, SPSS hasn't worried about that for years, so I think we're in a good boat. So I really do like how aggro they are. All right, that's it for our slides.